Have you ever had an idea that came to you in the middle of chaos? Like between feeding, working a full-time job, and have school deadlines that you have to meet. And somehow your heart still whispers, you are made for more. I honestly did not plan on becoming a business owner. But being a mom changed everything. And from a few customized onesies to a whole 2 new brands were born from just doing few customized onesies. Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kemisha Levy. I am a mother of a beautiful baby boy. I am an author. I am also the founder of 2 businesses by the name of Kybos Baby Clothing and The Little Bee Box. These 2 businesses were created at the most unpredictable time of my life, with motherhood at the center of it all. And today I am going to be talking about how it all started. Let's start off with Kybos Baby Clothing because that's my baby. Well, not my real baby, but that's my first baby. The idea of starting a business has always been in the back of my mind. Originally, I wanted to start a candle business. My partner said that's not going to work. When I brought it to him, he's like, that's not gonna work. You don't even like candles. You have to do something that you really like. And to be honest, I felt hurt that he told me, he's like, it's not gonna last. But after really thinking about it, when you start a business, it has to be something that you really like, something that you're gonna have fun doing. And the candle business honestly wasn't something that I was gonna have fun doing. I was just gonna do the candle business because I wanted to start a business. And the time when the business idea really came to me of starting a business was right when COVID started. My son was only, I think he was like 6 months. I was working a full-time job and I was also going to school. I got up, went to work, and within 2 hours of my shift, they were like, you have to pack your stuff and leave because COVID is now here. We're not sure when we're gonna open. And honestly, I had savings, I had things, but I started panicking. And I said I wanted to start a business, and that's how the candle came about. I really started to think hard on what is it that I am really gonna do, because I can't just stay home and not have anything. Everywhere is shutting down again because of COVID. And that's when I kind of like looked at my son and I'm like, I like dressing him up. I can do customized onesie. When I brought that to him, he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. You can do that. I got up, went to Michael's. I got the machine. I literally got everything that I needed. Actually, there was this one lady, to this day, she's actually my coach. She's my mentor. She like guides me in everything that I need to do business wise. And I got on her live. She was doing a live and I kind of pitched my business idea. And she's like, so when are you gonna start? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. So she kind of like did the course, showed me how to do my website. I did my website by myself. And then I launched. And of course, when I launched within the middle of COVID, I had a very successful rate of launching Kybos Baby Clothing. And let me back up a little bit. The name came from my son, Kyrie. And then I launched Kybos Baby Clothing and I started with only a few onesies. I have no idea of how to take pictures. I had no idea of how to do anything at all. With the help of her and the community that she had, and YouTube, I was able to, within like 2 weeks, was able to kind of like figure out everything and get everything going from there. as I said before, when I launched, I had a very good successful rate of launching. I had quite a few amount of customers, and that really got me excited. I was customizing onesies. I was packing orders in the middle of the night. Again, I wasn't working, but I was still going to school. We had transitioned from in class to online, but then I was doing homework and also packing orders. And I can tell you, like, it was a very good feeling, because with me going from not even knowing what I'm gonna do, within 2 to 3 weeks of me finding out, like, this is the business that I'm going to start with, I literally got a very good successful rate of people ordering. And I created my Instagram page, and of course I did the whole registering of the business, the EIN and all that stuff. Remember, I was saying previously that we started out with only onesies, and then I started with only onesies, and one person reached out to me in my inbox, and she was like, hey, do you have like baby accessories and stuff like that? I did not have it, but again, I did not want to turn anything down. And I said to her, I am waiting on my supplies to fully come in. I will reach back out to you once I get my supplies. I got online and I started researching suppliers, and I started adding baby outfits. I started adding accessories like theaters. I started writing my blogs. So it went from, within the space of a month, it went from only a couple of onesies to now I have a full inventory of baby stuff. And honestly, it was fun for me to actually sit, do the research, and kind of like have everything in the back of my mind, knowing exactly how my business is gonna run. People are ordering. Let me not lie. At first, I thought that it was not going to come of anything, only because of when it started and how I got started with Kybos baby clothing. But with me staying up late at night, trying to figure out, and as I said again, YouTube channel was one of my biggest help, other than my coach that really did help me to guide me with the step-by-step of the EIN and all that stuff. I am now going to transition in how we start the Little Bee Box. And I mean, I have a little bit more of a special love for the Little Bee Box that I have for Kybos baby clothing. The Little Bee Box started out with another customer reaching out. She's always purchasing stuff from me. Like, once I hit new supplies, new orders, she's always purchasing stuff. She kind of like reached out to me and she was like, can I get like onesies, like monthly, like get a monthly box? And again, here we go. I never thought about doing like subscription boxes. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I went back to my coach and I kind of like asked her like, hey, how do I transition into doing this? And she said to me, well, you have to come up with, I would separate it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, you have to come up with a different name and all that stuff. And again, the name that came to me, the Little Bee Box, it's only because it was more for babies. And I wanted, the Little Bee Box felt cute at the time. So the Little Bee Box is a subscription box business. Each month you get 5 to 8 items in that box, and within the 5 to 8 items I also add an item for mom. And why I did that is because especially new moms, because that kind of happened to me. And even with Kybos, let me go back to, with Kybos, I do always add an item there for mom, a self-care item, something for mom, because when we have kids, especially new moms, we tend to always forget about ourselves, and we want to make sure that the babies have everything. So my thing is, I put 5 to 8 items in the box, but then there's always that one bonus item, and that one bonus item is always for the mother. With the Little Bee box, it's a monthly subscription box, and I also have a one-time box for baby showers. You can put in the description when you're ordering what you need me to put in there, like the note for the mom. And every month I kind of stick to a specific theme that I like. I choose something fun, kid friendly, and also that intertwines with mothers as well. Both of my businesses came from a place of love, purpose, and survival. And I am going to be very honest with you guys. I did not have a plan at all. I had no plans. It was not perfect in the beginning, but of course I can't just full out like do a full video of how the obstacles that I've gone through and all the bad things that happened before I got here. But what I'm trying to say is, if you are watching this and you're wondering, is this like, I have a plan, but should I execute my plan, or should I wait for my child to grow up? Should I do this? Should I do that? I would say no. Don't wait, because again, I started when he was 6 months, full-time job, going to school, and I still have my mom duty, my house duty to do, but I did not wait for the perfect time. I saw an opportunity and I jumped on it, and I'm gonna be very transparent and honest. I did have fear. I was also nervous, wondering like, hey, it's a pandemic. I don't have a job, and I'm going into my savings to start a business. How am I gonna do this? What if I lose everything? I was very nervous on what could potentially happen with my savings, and if the business idea did not flow the way I wanted it to flow. So moms, if you think that you're waiting for the right time, or if you do have a business idea, I would say jump on it. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Just jump on that idea and start doing the legwork. And again, YouTube is your best friend. YouTube have tons of information on how to get things done. And if you actually have any questions on wanting to start your business, or you have an idea, I am here. You can just put it in the comment section, or I know I have my email somewhere. I'm not gonna charge for any of the information, because if somebody had charged me, I wouldn't be here, but I can help you along the way as well. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment on this video. I would like to hear your input in the comment section. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.